There are many things actually that I'm curious about in watching it. First of all, did you notice how Steve significantly said, "It was only supposed to take a few seconds"? What was your take going to be for that robbery? You can tell me later. Just so happens that it's illegal to have an actual police report, it's not transcribed. On Tuesday, March 27, 1973, at approximately 11:10 hours, Communications gave out a broadcast that was a possible hold-up in progress at the Bank of Glen Burnie, located at 101 Crane Highway, Glen Burnie, Maryland. The information was that a 1965 Chevrolet Berry, Maryland tags, blue in color, was parked in the rear parking lot of the bank with 5 white male suspects in the vehicle acting in a suspicious manner. Several of the subjects were observed to be putting stocking masks, and also several firearms were seen in the vehicle. Shortly after the call was given out, a detective unit advised that the vehicle in question had left the bank parking lot and was traveling south on Crane Highway. Several uniformed detective units stopped this vehicle on Crane Highway between 4th and 5th Avenues. The vehicle contained 5 white male subjects who at the time were searched and taken into police custody. The vehicle was also searched and the following items were found: 4 blank pistols, 2 BB rifles, 1 movie camera, 5 rolls of film, 1 exposed, 4 unexposed, and 2 ladies' nylon stockings. Almost sounds like a Christmas song. All the subjects were brought to police headquarters in Millersville, advised of their constitutional rights, juvenile forms completed, each subject individually questioned. Each subject basically related the same story, which is as follows. The subject stated they were working on a class project for their arts and motion picture class at Andover High School. Several members of the class met at a student's home located in Lithgow, Maryland, with the purpose of to decorate the basement of the house to resemble the interior of a bank. Later, while at the house, it was decided to give a more realistic effect for their filming. Genius. They would film one scene outside of a real bank and later would resume filming inside the home. Logical. Once on the scene at the bank, one of the subjects got out of the vehicle and began filming scenes outside of the bank, namely the bank sign and the parking lot. And after filming the parking lot scenes, he began to film the vehicle, at which time the other subjects that were in the vehicle were active, toying with blank pistols and putting on stocking masks. Come on, you've done that. After shooting the first roll of film, they intended to shoot another roll, but the camera would not function properly. Tell me about that. And they decided to leave the parking lot. Go back to the student's home. Shortly after leaving the scene, they were stopped on the southbound Crane Highway and transported to Millersville. After talking to the subjects, the officials of the Bank of Glen Burnie were notified and were made aware of the situation. The principal of the high school was contacted, made aware of what happened, and he and the class teacher of the boys came to police headquarters. They advised that they were aware the boys were going to make a gangster film for the class project. However, they were not aware that they were going to be taking films at the bank. I believe that's under the bus. I think this approach came from Mission Impossible. Should you or any of your team be captured, the secretary will disavow any knowledge of your existence. Photographs were taken of the vehicle and the items recovered from the vehicle. Recovered property slip was signed by the principal for the recovered items. The 1 roll of exposed film was not released and has never been seen since. Except at the annual policeman's ball. Shortly thereafter, it was reported that Wayne was heard saying, "I guess I'll just have to keep teaching."